Hello everyone, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Ahmed. I'm one of the ALX students in court of April. First of all, thanks for having me in this program, which has mean a lot for me, and I've learned a lot. Um, Today, I'm gonna show you my final project in the short specialization. It's a demonstration for my full stack software. Um, it's a simple idea which is about care tracking management system tool that helps clinic center or healthcare centers, for instance, clinic, um, hospital, for instance, but um, mostly it's about clinic management system. It's a simple idea. Uh, with this tool, you can track and manage your patients and your assets. Um, for instance, if a patient having a visit for your center, healthcare center, or for your clinic, it uses some medicine. So you use one of the items in your inventory, so to speak. So this system supposed to manage your inventory, manage your service, having a dashboard for uh, your um, your activities, so to speak, and so on. It's all in one platform uh, by me. I'm the full stack for this project. I implement. Actually, I started for this project 3 weeks ago for implementing the back end, and for the next few weeks, the 4 weeks, so to speak, or 27 days, I will have the front end, and also I am the system administrator and DevOps for this project, who manage the deployment process, monitoring, service, and so on. Um, Actually, yes, I heard one of you asking a question. It's not only the first tool on earth that doing the same things. Actually, we have a lot of tools that's responsible for um, this process and this all of these stuff. Yeah. Yes, actually, we have Epic System. It's if we search for Epic System, it's a good software. This is it's a company responsible for health care management uh, softwares. Uh, Also, we have Athena Health and we have Teladocs Health. Also, it's another companies that's responsible for healthcare. But unlike all of these, we have little bit differences that makes us different a little bit, especially in the UX and in the dashboard. While Epic System is a comprehensive for HR, which is HR, it's something like ISO for healthcare field or major. Um, it's also having advanced analysis, but our system integrates seamlessly and enhancing the accessibility for patient management. Unlike Epic Systems, I searched for Epic System. It have some drawbacks in the UX, which we handle. And for Athena Health, unlike Athena Health, focus on practice management. Uh, it's uh, it's it's supposed to unify platform of combining HR, medicine, ISO, but we actually the same thing. We are doing the same thing, uh, but in more optimizing operational efficiency and more scalability. And for Teladoc Health, it's specialized into telemedicine, but our system integrates driven analysis comprehensive healthcare. Um, Teladoc Health. If we search for Teladoc Health, it's a good software, but it has some drawbacks in the dashboards. So you can see it's very classical dashboard. It's يعني do well, but we have more advanced analysis tools in our system, which doctors need. Okay, so let's next slide. In our system, I implement into Python programming language for backend, especially Django framework, and for front end JavaScript for sure, especially React.js. And for database, I use Postgres and having Jira for the management process. This is Jira. Um, having uh, divided the system into tasks, related each task with its own mockup or design, um, divided into subtasks. For instance, the staff management is about adding stuff, edit, view, and delete, and so on. And I have Figma for the mockup. This is Figma, which demonstrate the UI or the mockup for the system. For instance, this is for adding stuff. Now we have this screen, and for patient management and visits management, also we have calendar view for instance, and this. And for sure, the dashboard, it's a simple dashboard which have a lot of insights, which needs for the doctor and for patient. It's it can be enhanced in the future, but for the main point, you can see the monthly earning, total patient, um, active doctors. You can see today's appointment, uh, and and actually the earning throughout the last few months, and so on. It's a comprehensive dashboard. It can be enhanced in the future, uh, and this helps us um to be managed on Figma. Other technologies actually, for backend and for deployment especially, I use GitHub, and using GitHub Actions. For instance, you can see this this GitHub action. When I push my code, actually it go through a specific flow, linting, testing, to make sure that the code is according to pip and flick 8 best practice for linting and testing. Actually, I build my application, I build my backend um, as TDD, or test driven development lifecycle. Here, uh, actually can see each app. We have test. I write test scripts. uh, you can see, for instance, in the visits, so to speak, I write a lot of tests, especially in the views, like this. You can see I write it each test case for each endpoint. uh, so I use GitHub and GitHub Actions for doing the testing and linting, and after this I make the release, which I use Portainer. This tool is Portainer and Docker for containerizing my application. After release, I pull and redeploy my application, so it's been updated just in 1 second. Uh, Also, I use Docker for containerization, and this is my stack for this application. I simply explained the process, having GitHub for the flow of development using testing and linting and release, having CI/CD using Docker for deployment using on a specific VBS. This is a VBS I have. I can remote access using SSH and doing some stuff on this VBS, and using test driven using unit test with Django, as I explained before. uh, Also, I demonstrate the Jira board. I using this for for having tasks being done according to the plan. And also I have Figma mockup link here. Also, I explain this. uh, for CareTrack, we have some challenges, as a business challenge and as a technical challenges. For users who can or might use our system, we have user adoption challenge, uh, especially if these users uses another system. So we have to have a bridge, so to speak, between our system and systems they use. For instance, this is one of the challenges we have. And also for integration complexity, because we must follow the AHR ISO, and for maintaining for data integrity and performance. This is a challenge, especially if we have a grow in the users. So this is one of the challenges. But in future, we can handle this using some advanced technology, for instance, for loading balance, and for user experience. We try as much as we can to having our system is best practice for user experience, so that most of users can be adopted quickly. uh, and also we have a solutions for data integration and migration, that from old system or another different systems to our system, so that users can easily keep going where the point they have, or where they ended, so that they can start with us simply. And that's all. Thanks for all. Thanks for having me. Um, Thanks for ALX.